Get this, it's year 3024 and humans eat pesticides for breakfast, snack on rat poison for lunch, and have toxins for dinner. The ability to fuel ourselves off items that were once toxic to us becomes the norm, and we are stronger than ever through adaptive evolution. Well, that is exactly what is happening to bacteria, except they are 100th the size of a human cell and evolving at a rate that exceeds the capacity of humans. So what exactly is bacteria, this insanely small feat of nature's engineering? Bacteria is this, and even this. They are microscopic living organisms that are single-celled, and while most bacteria aren't harmful, certain types can make you very sick. Think back to a time when you've had a very bad sore throat, a fever, and possibly even chills. You might have had strep throat and had been prescribed antibiotics to take. These antibiotics were created as a type of medicine to treat bacterial infections by killing them or preventing them from multiplying. This dilemma becomes apparent when bacteria that face antibiotics don't just die out, they fight back. Through natural selection and genetic mutation, some bacteria develop resistance to antibiotics. This is called antibiotic resistance, and it is a major global threat. If bacteria continue to evolve, infections that were once easy to treat might become untreatable. So how does this happen? Let's say you're sick with strep throat and your doctor prescribes antibiotics. Most bacteria will die out, but if even a few have the right mutation, they survive and multiply. Those survivors, now resistant, pass on their resistance genes to future generations. Over time, bacteria become increasingly immune to antibiotics. And that is exactly the problem. Humans aren't inventing new antibiotics fast enough to outpace bacteria's evolution. But what if I told you there was a potential solution to this problem? Bacteriophages, or phages for short, are viruses. But don't worry, they don't harm humans. Instead, they target and destroy bacteria. Think of them as tiny bacterial assassins, custom designed by nature. They work a little something like this. Acting as highly specialized bacterial predators, phages bind to receptors on the surface of bacterial cells, initiating infection with remarkable specificity. Once attached, the phage injects its genetic material, either DNA or RNA, into the bacterial cytoplasm, effectively hijacking the host cellular machinery. This genetic material reprograms bacterium, redirecting its transcriptional and translational processes to synthesize viral components. Think proteins, enzymes, and phage nucleic acids. As these components accumulate, they spontaneously assemble into fully functional virions. Ultimately, the bacterial cell is lysed through the action of phage-encoded enzymes, such as lysins, releasing a burst of offspring phages capable of infecting new bacterial hosts. What makes phages so promising is their specificity. With antibiotic resistance on the rise, bacteriophages hold tremendous promise as a long-term solution for this long-term problem.